Okay guys, so here we are inside of the desktop app now, and we're gonna go ahead and show you a lot of different functionalities here. So right off the bat in the front here, it's gonna show you the name of your portfolio, which you set yourself or your pie, the current value, and it shows you your starting value as well as the net cash flow of money going into your portfolio. Now, based on that, they're going to give you a total gain here and a total return. But it's important to note, and this is a little bit complicated, but this return here is a money-weighted return. There's something else called a time-weighted return, which is the one that most of us are more familiar with. And this is the one you're going to view over on the Holdings tab. So if you're looking at your M1 account and it's showing you a different number here than over on your Holdings tab, that's the difference between your money-weighted return and your time-weighted return. So with this particular portfolio here, guys, no, I didn't lose a ton of money. Basically what happened is around the pandemic, I was piling in a lot of money to this portfolio. I pretty much invested exclusively in blue chip stocks. The value increased quite a bit up to a peak of somewhere around 211,000. And then I sold off about $100,000 from this portfolio just to pay back some debt and allocate some money into different places. But this chart right here is going to basically show you the overall performance of your portfolio. And then if you scroll down here, these are the individual slices of your portfolio. Right now, I'm pretty heavily concentrated into some smaller cap bets. So I only have 4 slices right now. But when this used to be my dividend portfolio, which was more blue chips, I used to have about 15 different dividend aristocrats in this portfolio. Now, as you can see in the bottom left, I do have M1 Plus. So this gives me that afternoon trading window as well as the morning trading window. And the only other things I want to show you right now from this screen are the buy, sell button, rebalance, and then editing your portfolio. So if you wanted to just simply add money or remove money from your entire portfolio, you would click on this blue buy sell button and it would bring up this window here. And it's really quite simple. If you wanted to add $1,000, you would put in 1,000 here. And that does say it exceeds available cash. So of course you would have to do a transfer first, which I'll show you in a second. Or if you were just looking to sell and have that money go into your cash balance, you would type in how much you're looking to sell and then click on continue. Of course, I'm not looking to sell, so I'm just going to hit escape. After that, there is this rebalance button here. And as you can see with this portfolio, my target allocations are a little bit off. For example, my target allocation for Dave & Buster's is 8% and it's sitting at 10.1. My target allocation for Genius is 45. It's sitting at 41.7. So you can see where those numbers are a little bit off. You can simply click on this button to rebalance, and it's going to automatically rebalance your portfolio in the next trading window. However, do keep in mind that could expose you to some short-term capital gains. So you always want to consider the tax consequences before rebalancing your portfolio. Rebalancing is basically initiating a bunch of buy and sell orders. And so obviously, if you're selling something for a profit, that means that you will have to pay taxes since you have now realized that short or long-term capital gain. And then lastly, we have the edit button here, which is if you're looking to change the allocation. If you want to change percentages, you can adjust them here manually or type them in. If you want to remove something entirely, you would bring it down to 0%. And if you wanted to add a new stock or fund to the portfolio, you would click on the blue add button here. We're going to look at this screener section in a little bit. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and click escape. Now, one thing I like about the M1 Finance desktop platform is you can get a decent amount of information about stocks, either within your portfolio or ones that you might be considering investing into.